Hi, my name is Vincent Simoni. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to stop carving a second serve. And we're going to turn this shot into what was once a pottery art class into something that's powerful and consistent and reliable. Let's begin. The reason that you carve your second serve is because you do not pronate, and you have a false misconception that by simply just brushing over the ball like this and, sort of cupping it, right? Maybe you slide over the grip and open up the racket face to get extra spin and you just think, oh, I've got to brush over it. This will not produce any power, and that's the issue. A serve without pronation is not a serve at all. So I'm going to show you how you need to do this and how to pronate on your second serve and a few other things that are going to tie this together. So let's start with, from the complete beginning. Our feet are sideways on a skateboard. We're going to rock back onto our back foot and coil. I'm not going to get into the complete advanced mechanics because that's not what this video is about. You can find that on my channel somewhere else. Now from here, once we get into our power position, our letter Y, where our legs are loaded, okay, we're in the salute position. We need to have a leg drive that is more than normal. On the second serve, we need to get even more air. And what we're gonna do when we go to swing is we're gonna stay sideways and hyperpronate along the baseline. On the first serve, we can open up to our target because that's a completely different shot. We're treating this like a topspin serve. So on the ball, we're going from 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Okay, we go from low to high on the ball. The tennis ball doesn't know if it's being hit by a forehand, a backhand, or a serve. So on a lob, for example, we would swing up like this in order to get spin and kick. That's why it's called the top spin serve, actually, not just a second serve. And we want the ball to go up and high with speed and power so that it can come down and get kicked. We want it to jump up, and that's how, the sensation is produced. So when we go to do this, in order to get up and over the ball, but still with speed and power, we need to stay sideways and hyperpronate along the baseline. And a drill you can actually do for this is even practice serving and feel like you finish behind your back and stay sideways. That's sort of the sensation of how this should feel. So from our boom, just like that. From our power position, right, our letter Y, shoulder over shoulder, just like this, we're gonna go and we drive up the legs to start the swing way more than normal. So you'd wanna get lower than normal and try and jump higher than normal. And you wanna stay sideways and hyperpronate along the baseline. You don't even want to open up until after you've contacted the ball, okay? It's very, very important. So staying sideways is probably going to be the biggest thing that helps you. And pronating on the ball, what you do is you feel like you hit the ball, and after it leaves your strings, you keep going in the direction of the swing and you check the time on your watch. It's very easy, okay? It's not a twisting of the wrist. It's a rolling over of the entire arm, and you feel like you just stop the racket in this position and pretend that you're looking at a watch, okay, a Rolex, a Casio. It could be a Swatch. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. I don't have a watch. Maybe it's an Apple Watch. It doesn't matter. But boom, we twist it out and then we keep going. And we make a power line. That's how we finish, okay? Where it's boom, landing on the front foot and finishing sideways, okay? What happens after is a byproduct of all the great stuff that you've done before. If you like what you learned here, click the button beside this lesson and take my free online course.